All right, happy Friday. Hit it, monkey. Early update. Um, I'm trying to reformat the screen here to make it easier to read. I don't know if it's going to work. It's more like a test. But I wanted to kind of show you what's going on in the market. All right, so transparency. Here's my positions in the SPY. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in real quick. So the only thing that's getting close to being tested is right here. I have a put spread. All right, so I'm down here, as you can see, right? Um, I'm not quite down 50%, so pretty soon I'm gonna have to roll it. But out here, I kind of want to show you. It's easy to put on positions. I want to really show you folks how to manage them. I think that'd be the most helpful. So I wanted to. I purposely didn't do anything with this yet because I'm gonna. You could have done this ahead of time, but what I wanted to show you is how you could manage it. Okay. So as you can see, it's the 190 put, and I sold it for I don't know, I think $2. I forgot what it was. So my break even is a little bit below that. Okay. So what I want to show you folks is how you can manage it or roll it. And what I did was I sold the. Wait, this is a. I'm trying to figure out what position this is. Hold on. I'll go to my portfolio page for you folks. I'll go to the SPY, and I've got the position on right. Where the heck did it go? Here we go. So I've got the 190, 172 and a half put spread. Okay, so I'm betting that the market will stay above 190 here. Okay, and right now I'm down 63 bucks. All right, I'm only down 63 bucks. My cost is 172. All right, so I'm not even close to have lost what I collected in premium. All right. So once this gets to like 172, then you pretty much, you could close the trade. But as of right now, I'm still on the dance floor. So I wasn't going to move it. But what I wanted to show you folks was how to manage it or how to move it. So here's what I was thinking in my head. So here's my position here and that 170. Oh, it's all the way down here. Actually, I gotta move it over. Here we go. This is the one here. So this is the put spread. This is the protection side. I bought out the wings, and here's the 190 put. Now originally this was the 192 put, and so let me show you exactly what happened on this. All right, when the market was when the market was here, and I'll change this to SPY. Okay, real quick. Let me close some of these positions off here. Okay, to free up some memory. Okay. Okay. So let me just load up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna load up the make it a little bigger here. Here we go. Real clean this chart. Okay. So my original idea was, and I'll zoom into right about here. All right. So here's where we are now. Okay. And so my original position was here's that Fibonacci thing retracement, right? When it was this day, when it was high, I think later that day, what this did was this pushed all the one standard deviation lines up on Dow. Okay, so when it was at 201, I sold the 190s. That's 100 points in the ES, or 10 points below the market almost. Actually, it was 9 because I originally sold the 192. Okay, and of course the market has dropped since then. All right, so a few days ago, I rolled it from 192 and I rolled it out to the weekly. So at the end of October, um, when this expires, I'm betting it'll stay above 190. I have a few days left on the trade, right? If you look, this position has, I don't know, we have about how many more days to go? 22 days left on the trade. Okay. So that's kind of how I got down here. And then I rolled it. When it got down to around here, I don't know if it was around here, I rolled it down to the 190. And now it's getting close to being tested again, right? It's at 191.91. So you know what I mean? So once it gets to 191 even, okay, so here's what I was thinking. Can I zoom in more? Let me try. Hold on. Okay, now I'll slide this over here like this. Here we go. Yeah. So, um, I'm watching the SPY as well, but of course, when the markets close after hours, I'm watching the ES. Okay. So when I type in ES, here's what I was looking at. I did the same Fibonacci chart, and let me show you folks just what you could do or what I was looking at. Okay, sorry here. Well, I don't know why the memory is low on this one. Come on, yes. Okay, here we go. I'll zoom in real quick. Okay, here we go. See this 38.2% line? It's that 1910.33. It it did break below it, but it didn't close below there. So honestly, if this closes below 1910.33, the ES, I'm still on the dance floor. It could still rebound. So usually Tom would say, their phrase is, you're still on the dance floor, ride it out, duration over direction, which is cool. Okay, you could do that. Now, let me show you what Karen looks at. So remember now, here's my position. When you look at the trade page, my position on the SPY is the 190 ending of October. It's a weekly. I rolled it out to a weekly to try and keep it within that same month. So look, here's the weeklies, right? I mean, sorry, the weeklies are in red, and it's the last weekly in October, which is right here. See, I have these positions on. Let me expand it. And you folks know I have the 190 on, the 190 put. So see the 190 put, okay? What is my probability of this expiring above of 190 or above at the end of 22 days, right? There's, well, 21 days. I have a 56.65% chance of being right. All right. Now, there's no way. I mean, so I'm on the dance floor for sure, but there's no way, for example, Karen, the super trader, would live with that. All right. So what she would do is she would roll it. Okay. So let me show you now. What could you roll it to? Now you can't roll it anymore for the rest of there's no more days in October, so you would have to push it out to November. So let's just see what that would look like. And I want to do that live so you guys could actually see. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but I just kind of want to show you what that would look like. So what it is you go to your positions, and here's mine, right? Here's this position I want to roll. I'm going to click these two dots, okay? And I got to scroll up a little bit, and it'll say here, close, roll, or group, all right? Now, right now I'm down like $64.50, okay? So watch this. I'm going to roll it. So I have to pay $64 to buy this thing back. You know what I mean? I originally sold it for 17. I got 172. So my loss is, the difference, right? But then when you roll, it automatically calculates that for you. That's the point of rolling. That doesn't matter. So as long as you're rolling for a credit, you're okay. So I'm going to roll this like this. Okay, and it's going to ask me where do I want to roll it to. Okay, so these are my original positions, the 190 and this buy thing. Why is this buy here? Because to roll it, I have to close this position. So to close, if I sold it, to close it, I have to buy it back. That's why it's shaded out like that. Okay, and of course these I could keep the same strikes but change the expiration. So let's say I want to, here, it's asking me if I want to do the November 7th weekly. Well, I'm going to change this to the November regular, meaning the regular strike, regular expiration November. See, the W is gone. It's 43 days expiration. Okay, now look, if I roll the same exact strikes to November, I can collect 43 cents. So I bought back my loser, and I'm collecting in more money. So this is one option. But at the same time, if you click on the leg, I only have a 55% chance of being right. Okay, so let's say I keep the widths apart, but I just want to get this to about, at least back to 65. Okay, at the least. So what I do is I'll move my strikes out to where it says 65%. Okay, perfect. So that would be the 187 put. So I'm betting that by the end of November expiration, it'll finish above 187. Here, the problem with that is it's only 3 points below, and it's only a 65% probability out of money. You probably want to be more like around 68. And I do have these positions on already. See these white dots? I already have a position on the 185. And the other problem is, look, okay, I'm 22 cents short. I need to collect, another 22 cents. So what Karen would say is, okay, well, I'm not going to give any money back. So what she can do now, she can sell a call for 22 cents to bring this to even, or move the strikes. Move them closer, which you don't want, or move to a different time. So let's look at moving it further out. Usually when you move further out, you can collect more money, but not in this case. See that? Look. Okay, so let me go back to the regular NOV. Okay, and then here it is. It will take time to refresh here. I'm guessing. I don't know why it's taking so long though. But here's what you could do. How do I refresh this? It won't let me refresh. Oh, here we go. Let me refresh this. Okay, well that sucks. So now look, now it's worse. Okay, so well, let me just kind of give you an idea. Let me clear this again. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe the freaking connect. Anyway, I'll just do this again. I'll roll. Okay, and then I'll change the expiration to November normal. See, I'm watching here. Okay, there, 43 cents credit. I'll move this out, the strikes down, out further down to give myself some cushion to at least 65%. Okay, I'm short 23 cents. What Karen can do is she can sell a call over here to collect the 22 cents to make it even. So watch. November 22nd, 2014, 43 days. You click on call, double click actually, and you can drag it. Okay, and then I'm going to drag it. Oh no, this is a roll. You can't do it. Okay, so anyway, what she would do is she would be like, okay, I'm 23 cents short. She'll place this position on. She'll place this order. After she places this order, right, what she can do is she can put on a new position. So watch, remember this 22 cents we need to collect at least, right? So then at the same time, let's put a call position on the same November. So if I do I'll do a vertical call, vertical spread position, and we'll go November. Okay, so see, this is the same November, right? And look, I can collect 12 cents. I need to collect at least 23 cents, right? So let's move the strikes in because 80, let's move them in to like, look, 20. So I just paid 23 cents for the other one. If I collect 26 for this portion of the trade, I'm break even. So if they expire out of the money, it's a scratch trade. But she doesn't want to give any money back, right? So she might move this even further up like this to collect more money and maybe increase the quantity to 2. See? Why? Because if she increases the quantity to 2, it's 36 cents times 2 in the same, you see what I mean? So that's how she manages and makes sure she doesn't, that's what she means by once I sell something and I receive money, I'm not giving away any profits. All right? So she can even sell 3 of these and collect more than enough money to, right, make back the loss on the trade because she's betting it'll stay within that range. And this has an 81% chance of being right. Okay, and then it scratches out that trade. And then she still goes, okay, well, I have all my other positions on as well, right? So that's one way to do it. Or you could just close the trade out and walk away. Okay, so how do I know what my chances are of this finishing out of the money? It doesn't say in Dole actually, so you can't really use that, and I don't think you can even do it like this. October, yeah, it doesn't show it on here either, so that's not gonna work. So the easiest way I do is like if I want to know what are the chances of this, I have a position here. What are the chances of this 190 position, finishing out of money? That's when I usually go to Thinkorswim, find the position here, okay, which is the 190, and it'll tell me. So what Karen does is, of course, Karen doesn't use Doe, but she watches all her positions and she'll be like, oh, well, okay, I have this position on. And as soon as this gets to 70% out of the money, she moves it already. Okay, and she tries to get at least, she wants to stay at least 80% out of the money. So for me to do that, okay, if I go back to Doe, and for me to stay at 80% out of the money, I'm going to be losing because I'm doing it so late. The best way to be wait for a little pop in the market, roll that same position, and let's look. See 50% out of the money. For me to roll it out, it'll look like this, and I would have to move the strikes out to at least 80%. So it's right around here. Okay, but I'm going to be $1.15 in the